All right, we outside. How you guys doing today? It's really nice outside for me right now. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. But all we're going to be doing today is spray painting this 12 by 16 canvas. I want to show you guys what I know with planets and things of that sort, like different textures, how it comes out to look. And we're just going to put it on there, show you guys what I know. Maybe you'll learn from it. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. But without further ado, let's hop right into the video, baby. Alright, so here's our canvas. We're just going to be using black and red for our main colors because I want the moons to pop so you could really see the different texture and how it actually comes out to look. So we're just going to place a bunch of random tops, just balls everywhere around the canvas like that, just so I can show you guys different things and stuff like that sort. So first things first, what we're going to do is just get our bag, crumble it up a little bit, and we're just going to simply spray wherever you want your moon to be or planet. You just spray a little bit. If you have multiple colors, you just blend them in. I have black and red, so I'm just going to put a little bit of black over it, not too much. Color it with a little bit more red, kind of like this. Go with black. You want it to be a little bit runny because you want to be able to put the bag on top and slash it everywhere. So in case it dries up fast, get clear coat right here. You can't really see, but this is clear coat, and we're just going to simply spray that over a little bit, and you're going to take your bag out. Make sure you crumble this bag as much as you can before you go to place it on there. You place it on it like this, pat it a little bit, take your 4 fingers, the back of your 4 fingers, and just go like this. You don't need to put a lot of pressure on here. Just simply glide your fingers across the bag, as you see me doing right now. And we'll lift up, and you'll get this. Let me bring it up a bit closer so you can see this right here. And then all we're going to do is take our black, see what size this is, take our black, fade it a little bit in our corners, just like that. A little more up top, I think. Just like that, easy enough. Take our white and just right there. Now we take our bowl, and simply just slap it right there. Now, one thing I do want to note is you could do the same exact thing I did with the bag, but with newspaper. I'm not going to show that because it's just an alternative of the same exact thing I just did in case you don't have a bag. But for my next thing that I'm going to do, you are going to actually need newspaper for this, just because of how it folds and everything of that sort. So we're just going to simply set this down here for a minute. Just like before, let's get a little bit of red. I think we're going to do a smaller one on this. A little bit of red, a little bit of black here. Let's add a little bit of white to this one so they don't all look the same. A lot of white on that, actually. And a little bit more black on top. Tad bit more red. Clear coat. Just like that. Now, what we're going to be doing with this is we're going to take our finger and push it in the middle and then crumble around our finger. Just like this. Then there should be a little hole in the middle, as you can see right where my finger was. So let's apply our clear coat a little more. Now we're just going to take it right in the middle and just set it down. You don't want to swipe on this one. You just want to push down and make sure all of the edges are touching. Just like that. A little bit of black in our corner here. A little bit of white. And I do also want to note one thing. If it doesn't come out the way that you expected it to or want it to, you could always just reapply with a new thing of newspaper. So for example, say it has too much spray paint and you don't like the way it turned out, or it's hard to move it. All you got to do is put your finger into a new newspaper, crumble it around a little bit more, and what I like to do is actually spray the newspaper. Since this is just an example thing, we're going to take a little bit of red here and we're just going to simply spray our bag a little bit. Put right where our finger was, a little bit more clear coat, not too much. A little bit more red on here, just like that. And you're going to take your finger, push down the middle, and then lay it flat, just like this. Now you don't need to go over 2 times, but I'm just doing it for example in case you don't like how it actually turned out to look. And then boom. See that little splash of red I have right there? Let me get a little bit closer so you're able to see. Right there. That's because I spray the newspaper. So it comes out a bit more cleaner, more crisp. In case you want it to pop a little more. Now we do the same exact thing. Get our corners here. Just like that. Boom. We're actually going to use a small lid for this one. So let's get corner a bit more faded in right here. So boom, right there. And I'm going to do a big lid right there, I think. Alright, now this method that I'm going to be doing right now is a bit unique. You kind of want it to look like half and half so it flows better together, but honestly it's totally up to you. What we're going to do is spray a line. First things first. Spray a nice little line, and then fill in the other half of your moon to whatever size canvas you may have. Not canvas, bowl, I'm sorry. Whatever size bowl you may have. It's okay if you're a bit over because you're going to be spray painting over the excess sides. Then you're going to spray the other half of it with any color of your choice. Then you're going to go with your white right in the middle. Just like that. I got a bit on the red side, so let's just add a little bit more red here. Just like that. Then you're obviously going to want to take your clear coat, go over. Then here you're going to need newspaper. All you're going to want to do, you really want this one to be wet fuzz, because we're going to be moving the entire thing with this, so we want it to come out the best it possibly can. We're going to put our hand here and we're going to spin. We're going to spin, and then we're going to stop that right there. Make sure this is a good size. One other thing that I do want to note is you want your paint to dry before you take the lid off, because as you can see right here on this spot, I have a little bit of a ring outside, which you don't want. That's just from the bowl or the lid that you may use. So you want to make sure your paint that is fully dry. This is just a demo. I just want to show you guys like what I know. So that's why I'm just not really concerned about letting the paint dry or anything, because I'll just explain that as I go. But now let's just get these corners here of the one we just did. And we're going to place this about right hither. About right there. Beautiful. Okay, now for our next moon, all we're going to need is simply our 2 fingers. First things first, all we got to do for this one is apply our color of choice. Obviously mine is red. Then I'm going to make this one white, actually. Take our white just like this, take our 2 fingers, bada bing, bada boom, and then we're just going to swipe back and forth, just like this. One thing you could do is press a little bit harder in the center if you want a texture that sticks out a little bit more. Just like this, there's no real pattern. Kind of just swipe back and forth as much as you may want. You could add in other colors, like say, hey, I don't really like this. Let's add in black. We'll add a little bit of black in there. Take our 2 fingers once again, and then we'll just swipe. And boom, now you have a little bit of black. I'm not too big of a fan with this moon, but when it's further away, it looks a little bit nicer. Take a little bit of our white, line it up here, or what you could do is spray this whole thing white, apply a little bit of clear coat, and then go right here to wherever you may want it to be, right? Go up a little bit, go up a little bit, and you have this kind of outline with the white line, which could come in your favor, because then you could cut an angle like this and fade it whichever way you want it to fade. You also don't even need to use any of the bags or newspapers or even gloves. Another really simple moon or planet that you could do is as easy as this. Taking a little bit of the color you want, making a line, going with some black, and then you mix these colors together. Because if you take these colors right here and just sprinkle a little bit of white and then fade it like this, go over with red for me, you have all of this mixture of color that could go really good for a moon, depending on where you spray. So for example, we could just take our black, make a little U, take our white. This way it's a bit powerful. Spray it like this, a little bit of red, just to get a little bit more color in there. And we just take this guy and we place it wherever we want. Now I'm going to be going for like a nebula kind of look. So we're going to add a little bit of red everywhere. A little bit of black over the red. Just like this. And we're going to take our white, coat it on top, hit our corners, just like that. Spray a little bit of on our finger here. Flick 2 times to the side. Get high up, flick, flick. Spray on our finger. Flick 2 times to the side to get those big clumps off. And we just flick it on that canvas. 2 times in the finger, flick to the side. Flick on the canvas. And just like that, we are good to go. Take this bad boy off. Take this bad boy off. Alright, so there we have it. So here's what we have to give you guys a better close-up. This is what you get for simply using the bag. This is the most common one, the one that I would recommend for beginners. Then this one, the newspaper, half and half, white line in the middle, take it, just turn. And then right here you have put the finger in the middle of the newspaper and then crinkle it up, press down right there. And this is what you get just for using the colors. Now, I probably should have used different colors or more of a different color when doing this because the background kind of blends in a little bit too much. But this is what you get just for swishing your fingers together. Honestly, these came out to look really nice. I like it a lot. Alright, that's all we got for you guys today. Thanks for sticking around for those who did. And also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. But we inside now. I'll see you guys in my next video. Smooshes.